Good morning, redheaded step family. Those of you who are not familiar with who I am are like, this guy's lighting a cigarette while he's going to talk to us about methylene blue. Yeah, and I think you're going to be very, very happy with the information I share, and I'm going to be as particularly honest and direct as I can. A few days ago, let's say actually like 30 hours ago, I received my bottle from Amazon of methylene blue. It came in this container because you have to keep it in a cool, dark space. This is the bottle, this is the brand that I received. Not all bottles come with a tube. Don't throw the tube away. So the first day that, yesterday, about 30 hours ago, I took about 6 drops and put them on my tongue. And the way mathematically you figure out how much you should have is they say it's 0.05 microliters, which is 1 drop per kilogram of weight you are. So if you're a 220-pound man, that's 100 kilograms. Then they're saying that you should take 50 drops. I'm nowhere near that, and the effects that I've seen are very dramatic. First of all and foremost, if you have not heard, if you are on any SSRI drug, which would be something that would affect your mind, like antidepressants or something like that, do not take this. I will say, however, that it will do the same thing that the drug is doing in a different way, maybe possibly better. I don't want to say it cures it. I don't know what the word I'm looking for, because Zoloft and whatever those other drugs are, they don't cure your depression or your anxiety. They just mask it, so you're not feeling it. I do suffer from anxiety every 24 hours. There's no 24 hours that goes by that I don't feel some type of anxiety, usually for no good reason, to the point where I don't even I almost fear going to my mailbox, literally. I have encountered zero. And it's almost like anxiety is a foreign thought. It's almost funny in my head when I think about, why haven't I had any anxiety in the last 24 hours? I don't even see the possibility of having anxiety. And I don't have depression in any way, shape, or form. I think it's actually not a superpower. I think it's actually a fault, but I don't have that ability to be depressed that I'm aware of, and so I can't speak on that. The original reason that I took it is for brain fog. After 9/11 and around 9/11, and I did not get the jab, I did suffer tremendous brain fog, to the point where I was an improvisational comedian for many years. I was the top guy in any troupe that I was in. I was the Belushi character in any 5-person improv comedy group. I've done stand-up. I'm very quick-witted and very sharp with the jokes. After 9/11, that subsided a lot. Good morning, Miss Mindsure. Sorry, I have bad eyes. Anxiety's gone. And I'm on, the first time I took it, I put 6 drops on my tongue. It comes with a glass. You can't read any numbers on it. The dropper is glass, and it's kind of on an angle, so it doesn't drop straight down. Drops on. So that's kind of nice. This is the brand that I got, and it comes with the tube. They don't all come with the tube. Some just come with a box, and you want the tube. You want to keep this out of the sun. So I put about 5 or 6 drops on my tongue, And I instantly felt it in my, all the way down to my fingertips. Like I could literally feel oxygen going through my body, and it felt really good. Like, I'm kind of surprised you don't need a prescription for this. My daughter suffers from anxiety. If she's not on an SSRI, I'm telling you, this is going to be the best 20 bucks you ever spent. As far as anxiety goes, 100%. And I am literally only taking 10% of the recommended dosage, the lowest recommended dosage for me. So I'm going to do a 1 day, a 1 week, because maybe 6 drops doesn't work next week. So I'll let you guys know. I'm going to be the guinea pig in this. So, but I'm not saying that's the case yet. I just took 12 drops in a bottle of water the second time and today. Now, I would say that last night at 10 o'clock, that was my second dose. Okay, first dose was about 2 p.m. yesterday, drops on the tongue. Next one was a 16-ounce bottle of water with about 12 drops. And that was about 10 p.m. because I'm third shift. I experienced the same as I did the first 8 or 10 or 12 hours, but a little less intense, maybe because I didn't put it on my tongue. I mixed it with water. And I crashed, and let me explain the word crash. The effects wore off about 6 a.m., so I got about 8 hours out of it. But it wasn't like a regular crash. It wasn't like a monster. And by the way, the energy that you feel on methane blue is nothing like the energy you would get from a monster. It feels authentic. The energy that you have on methylene blue is very authentic energy. So about 6 a.m., I started to get pretty tired. Oh, by the way, I would like to say on that first day, I did sleep quite well between like 5 p.m. and 9:30 or 10. I had one of the most restful sleeps. So at 6 a.m., I started to feel the effects of it wear off. And I was tired in a different way, in a more relaxed way. I would say it wasn't like I was just feeling amazing relaxation. I wouldn't say amazing, but very strong. Let's say strong relaxation. And I knew that I could take a nap. Oh, great. The guy with the DUI who drives the tractor instead of a car is driving around right now. So, hopefully that's not too much noise. So 6 a.m. I did feel the come down. I got home by 8 a.m. I've been taking ivermectin and it helps with sickness. And I'm on the ivermectin too. I'm actually going for to Tractor Supply for another round. So 6 a.m. See how I'm not. Here's one thing for my mental alertness. You guys who watch me, I would have read that comment from Gamer and then I would have been like a squirrel down a whole nother hole. Forgetting that I stopped talking at the point of 6 a.m. 6 a.m. rolls by. I am tired. I could use another dose of it. I get home about 8:30 and I take another dose of it, and it makes me feel not energy like I could. I mean, the first 2 times I took it, I could have went outside and ran a marathon. This time I still had that energy, but I knew I can go to sleep right away. So I did take it. The energy I was able to ignore the energy, and I was able to take a very restful nap that ended again at about 2:30 today. And when I woke up, I was extremely, extremely rested. So we have no anxiety, we have mental acuteness, we have let's see. Now I'm the squirrel. We have the energy, we have the mental acuteness, we have the brain fog is definitely gone. I could feel it pulsing through my body. And let's take a look right now at what it says that it takes care of. And the one thing missing on this list is the anxiety. Okay. So let's see. Fatigue, brain fog, memory loss, depression, don't have that. Candida, I can't read that because the comments are over it. Gout, don't have that. Nerve degeneration, I'm not sure about that. But what it does is if you have a problem with your mitochondria, it's going to fix it. And it affects every cell in your body. And I would say that I am hopefully this was only a $20 bottle. And I hope that this is something that I'll always be able to have in my rotation. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to amp up to the number of drops that it says I have to do for my weight. And if you're just joining us, I'd do that right at the beginning of this video. And I would watch other videos. Don't take anything I'm saying for solid, hard rock proof of anything. Watch a bunch of other videos. Everybody's going to be slightly different. Again, if you're on any antidepressants, this is out for you because it causes that serotonin syndrome or something like that. And everybody says it's really bad and dangerous, but I don't know what bad and dangerous is, and I'm that type of person to want to find out. So let's get rid of that. It also prevents aging. It prevents aging of the skin. It prevents aging of the brain. It masks or repairs while you're on it. Just like an aspirin, your headache will go away while you're on it. So you have to build it up to your system, right? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. I started with the 6 and I'm kind of working but I can't imagine ever needing, for me, I think I'm 63 drops for one dose because of my weight. If you're a 220-pound man, that's 100 kilograms, and it's one drop per. It's basically half your body weight. So if you're a 220-pound man, that's 100 kilos. You would want 50 drops in a serving. They sell this stuff by the gallon. You can get it by the gallon on Amazon. Because I drank it in water and I kind of chugged it, I didn't get the blue tongue. I have seen my urine turn a little bit green. Actually, I saw dark blue too, just about an hour or two ago. And if you overdose, your skin will turn blue. It does attack and prevent cancer, they say. I'm not a doctor, but they do say. And then they actually use it. I heard one doctor say that they would use it to find cancerous tumors because it turns the cancerous tumors blue because it goes right to the cancerous tumors. This stuff was actually the first drug ever submitted to the FDA and approved back in 1876. And it used to be used to dye blue jeans. If you buy this, you only want to buy the pharmaceutical grade because the other stuff is for dyeing blue jeans and for cleaning fish tanks. And a very good friend of mine told me maybe 3 years ago, she was actually going to the pet store and buying this crap and taking it. And the problem with that is there are heavy metals in this if you buy the non-pharmaceutical. Tobin, long time no see on the channel. We text from time to time. So, hey, Red, I've just lost... What? Hey, Red, I just lost my younger cousin Saturday to cancer. Jeez. I just found out, geez, people are just dropping. I just found out an old friend passed away from the jab, heart attack. You didn't start with your recommended dose because it was 50 drops. It's kind of like the first time I took a cigarette, I didn't smoke a whole one, I just took a drag. The same thing. I'm working up to it. So right now, let's get back to 6 a.m. See how good I am? No more squirrel. So at 6 a.m., I was able to go to sleep. I woke up, and just an hour ago, I took 20 drops in a 16-ounce bottle of water. And I would say I feel level good. I don't feel like I'm on, like the first day I never did cocaine, but I would assume that it felt a lot like that, like I felt when I put it on my tongue. Right now, I feel level. Can I go for a bike ride right now? Yes, I could. Very easily. All the energy I need to go for a bike ride or a walk or a swim, right? A swim, baby. Look at that lake. By the way, we are sitting at the boathouse where I had all my kids' birthday parties. I'll show you that at the end. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. My old landlord built the deck we're on right now. And we're on a hill, a steep hill. And behind us is a big giant clubhouse with a bar with 8 seats. And in the 70s, they used to tear this neighborhood up. I mean, they had dead people showing up in the park. All right, here comes the drunk guy that doesn't have a driver's license, so he drives a tractor. I'm going to buy him a muffler for that tractor. So if you're not familiar with the channel, this is a Patriot travel channel. And if you are a Patriot and you're into having adventures, then subscribe to this channel. And if you'd like to become a member, you can only do that on a laptop for as little as $1.99 a month. And I actually need 5 more people to hit the minimum mark to get that YouTube check of $100 a month. So what else can I say about Methylene Blue? I think it's worth a try. As long as you're not on an antidepressant or any SSRI drug. Where we go one, we do go all. And where they go, where the other ones go, it ain't gonna be good. What else can I tell you? The experience was very good. Originally, about 4 days ago, what's happening right now on Amazon, to get this stuff and save you guys some money. If you search anything on Amazon, just pick something and search it. And if you scroll down, you'll see not very far down a little box that says, in the last year, you have spent X number of dollars on shipping. Mine was 12. Try Amazon Prime free for a month. So they do that. They used to only do it right before Christmas in October. Now it seems like they're doing it quarterly, because the last time I did it was like December. So maybe 3 times a year they're doing it now. So you can get the free Prime shipping. If you find that box in anything that you search on Amazon, they'll try and sell you into Prime. You could sign up for that, and then the next day you can discontinue that and you still get the whole month. Because you might forget, and then you're into the whatever the monthly charges or the annual charges for Prime. I don't know. So you could literally cancel it the following day and you still have a full month to order everything. And I've ordered 5 or 6 things, all of them farmers. I got D3, the K2 to go with the D3. I got turmeric. But my original purchase was the iodine that you could take. Not the kind that you put on a wound that you get from Walmart, the kind that you can ingest. And Lugias or Lugis or something like that. I got that brand. That seems to be the brand everybody does the videos about. The bottle broke. I also got the COQ10 for the heart. And that bottle was smashed, but not, the pills were fine in it. And Amazon gave me a full refund and told me to keep it. And you do that through like a little AI chat. They give you the refund right there. And you don't get the refund. You have to, they want the bottle back, I believe, if you're not a Prime member. So that is a consideration if you want to get this stuff and give it a try. I would highly recommend it. I'm going to show you the brand I got, because you do want the tube. That cheap cardboard box ain't going to keep this. You got to keep this out of the sunlight. Here I am using it, but it's in a dark bottle. Got to keep it out of the sunlight. And you got to keep it in a not a refrigerator cooled dry, but just a dry area. And it said air with, with circulation. I don't know why they, maybe I should leave the top off. I don't know, but this is a very solid tube. This tube is like quite a bit thicker. It's a lot thicker than you'd think by looking at it. And that's, I guess, all I have to say about that. Iodine, let's see, read, Miss Minder Sue says, iodine is for thyroid, right? Yes, that's one of the things it does. If so, I need some. I believe that is. Please watch videos on YouTube. I would recommend that for anything that you're about to take, or see a doctor. But the iodine does cover a lot of stuff, and I can't even remember the list of the things in which, but that's another subject for another day. The iodine to help, it actually helps with weight loss. It does, they say, prevent and destroy cancer cells. It does have a huge host of things, and I guess I'll go into that. Maybe I'll do a video like 1 week. I don't think one day on iodine is gonna be quite as noticeable as one day on frickin' Canadians. They won't shut up. Damn. I'm just kidding, my Canadian viewers. Okay, I'm gonna do my impersonation. Okay, this is one of my old. I'm gonna do my impersonation of a Canadian geese crossing the road in America. All right, see the middle finger, they don't care. All right, so, Canadians. All right, so that's all I got on this, y'all. I did do this video on this channel because I know that this is a hot topic. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe, see what type of adventures these patriots are watching on my channel. And if you don't like it, then unsubscribe later. Thank you for your time. Peace and love worldwide. Live your life before your life lives you. And y'all keep on smiling. Let's take a look real quick, right? Well, you can't really get that. There's even an old jukebox in the corner. And there's the lake. What a beautiful day. We even got an old playground from the 60s over there. And this is a private lake, and nobody uses it. No, in the winter time, the kids bring out their motorcycles and their dirt bikes and they ride out there. But other than that, nobody uses this lake. It's like 8-10 feet deep, and then there's like 8 or 10 feet of mushy mush that probably has sucked the feet. You step on that and your foot goes like 3 feet deep and you never get oxygen. And there's probably like 100 people with their feet stuck in the mud out in that lake from the last 100 years. So that's all we got here, everybody. Peace and love worldwide. Thank you for joining me. Fall asleep to a playlist tonight. Let's get those numbers up. And never click on an ad on this channel unless it's specific to you. That's how YouTube pays most of the money. If you click on an ad that is something that you're interested in, then I go from like 0.5 cents to like 15 cents. So if those ads are, any ads you see on this channel are important to you or something you're interested in, please check them out. That raises the income quite a bit without having to become a member. So y'all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on day 7.